Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary beings, welcome to another spacefaring, rip-roaring episode of Cosmic Crit. This is Miles here, better known to you listeners as Sprouts Marlowe, Plant Investigator. So, we have no fancy announcements or news items this week. I am just here to put the final punctuation mark on the year of 2020. And let's face it, the less said about this year, the better, right? I'm sure you're going to have your fill of disingenuine, we made it sentiments this week and talking of surviving the year. But I'm not here to talk about making it through 2020. And I'm definitely not feelings of survival on another number on the calendar. We've endured too much negativity this year already, and that's just not how I'm feeling right now. What I do feel right now at the end of this year is gratitude. I am so unendingly thankful. First for you, our listeners, for tuning in every single week to hear us bicker and bumble our way through another adventure. Especially our Crittermanders on the Cosmic Crit Discord. Our Discord has always felt like a little shelter away from reality. Every day is filled with conversation and debate about pop culture, figures and movies and games. We champion each other's personal victories, and we console each other when we all have, personal losses or failures. It's a true community in every sense of the word. And if you're a regular listener and you haven't hopped on yet, go for it. I mean, you may find that you've made some lifelong friends, because I think every single person who's on there now has done so. And it's something I always have on the background just to stay up to date on all the chats, even if I can't contribute at the moment. And it is something that has made my life endlessly better. And I can't talk about being thankful without mentioning all the amazing people working for Paizo. You're the reason we're here, that we even have a podcast, because you gave us Starfinder. This sci-fi reality that we're able to inhabit for a few hours at a time serves as such a necessary release from reality. I cannot stress enough how important that's been. And finally, the thing that I am always, without a doubt, the most thankful for, and it cannot be stressed how much more importantly it means to me this year, are 100% my co-hosts. Patrick, Rebecca, Tyler, Drew, Jabert. You five are truly my absolute best friends in the world, and it's a complete privilege for me to work on this show with you and put it into the public ether every single week. I'm insanely proud of all the work everyone does for the show, and I can't think of anyone I would rather do anything creatively with than you all. So to everyone that I've mentioned, to our listeners, the Crittermanders, Paizo, and especially all of my friends, Happy New Year. I love each and every one of you, and let's just move forward. Now, we can finally commence with another weekly episode of Space Odyssey in this week's adventure, Haan 3 from Outer Space.
Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
We're an international team thrown together to keep the peace on the far-off elements of our war-torn planet. Join in as we dive into Cosmic Overwatch. This is Patrick, your GM, your aka Gorilla Mathematician here, punching the numbers. And the PCs this week have a 6-on-6 Battle Royale coming up. Joining me in fighting off robots and agents of Talon are my 5 friends and your players, who you're going to have to carry through escort games. To my right, this high-flying healer can res the team, but don't expect her to show the swarm any mercy. It's Rebecca rolling with Zinnia.
Hello.
Across from her, this hyper-aware Omnic has a soul, and he's not afraid to use it. Punk is Drew, delivering Echo 7.
Not the one I thought you were going to pick for me. I'm okay with that.
Is there some kind of like tank PC? I don't know about that game. To my right, battle this tank, and you're likely to take a rocket-powered punch to the face. It's Tyler dredging up to Vasho.
Robot noises.
Across from him, this sword swinger is taking his magic dragon blade to slice up his foes. Is Jabber playing stressed?
Yeah, but my main is healer.
Of course it is. Across the digital table from me is a small bird sitting on the shoulder of a massive gun tank. Oh, there you go, Drew. Why, it's Miles mixing up with Sprouts.
Good evening.
Yeah, see? I got the... I remember that game.
Never played it.
They've added like 4 characters since the last time I played that game.
Did we play it, Tyler, together already?
Oh, yeah.
We played in like 2016 when it came out.
Oh,
Yeah, when it first came out, we played it for a while.
We played like 4 missions right as it launched, and then
I think I played
And
it
then back to
exactly
Destiny where you
once.
belong.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't hang on to it for very long.
Remember, we also played The Division.
oh yeah,
Oh god. Well, I mean, I left Overwatch simply because, I'm just quick play trash, but the amount of just like angry people that would hop into these quick play lobbies, and it's like, dude, I do not have the time to get ridiculed by a 13-year-old because I suck at this game. That's just not what I'm gonna, enjoy. So, yeah, that's kind of to me, if my teammates can type scream at me in chat, yeah, I'm probably not going to play that game.
Speaking of getting good, this episode, I think is going to mark our end of the year show for Cosmic Crit, end of 2020, which means we've got a whole new set of resolutions to think up, pretend to stick to in 2021. But after the dumpster fire that was 2020, I was wondering if you guys have some rejuvenation plans in the future. Anything?
Well, I've already started mine. I quit smoking this year.
Oh, congratulations.
Hey, wonderful.
On month 3, so close enough. But so hoping to keep sticking with that.
Awesome. Yes.
Very nice.
It's honestly, I'm very impressed when anyone can do that. My father quit 2 years ago now, and he's smoked since like high school probably. So it's such a huge thing to give up, and the ritual is part of it.
Yeah, that's really what it was for me, is just the social habit of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't remember when this is coming out. I think you said. I mean, so is this coming out at the beginning of 2021?
Yeah, I think this is coming out the week of New Year's. So December 28th or 29th. Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
well, that's almost my birthday.
Yeah, we're about. I'm about 11 days away from my 1 year.
nice.
Smoking.
Whoa.
So.
Ooh.
Well, you need to make something new up. You did too well.
You already did that. That's old. That's old news.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about that anymore.
Quit something else like trans fats.
Never.
Good luck on that one.
Yeah, it's I 2020 was a challenging year, so I'm gonna take it easy in 2021. I think I'm gonna try to go for 4 runs in 2021.
Whoa.
I like that.
Oh, dude, just get them all done January 1st through the 4th, and then you just cruise through the rest of the year.
Like, I already hit my goal, guys. I'm good.
You're still working on your goal? I'm done. I'm done
I've already
already.
accomplished my goal. I'm living my dreams.
This star? Yeah.
It was really hard to get to the gym this year for some reason or another. But one of my favorite things to do was indeed to take a swim or jump on a treadmill to relax. And I actually, a lot of Cosmic Crit kind of like came to me at the gym, because I can shut out like other stuff and just think about like, what would Edraw say if I did this? So I want to try to get some of that time back and exercise. So I'm thinking in 2021 of setting up a home gym in my basement, my newly kind of renovated basement.
That sounds great.
Right
So
on.
that's a plan. I'm looking for a equipment right now, but that is what I want to do.
Nice.
Anybody else? Any other resolutions?
Well, one of my resolutions last year was to hang out with people more, and then the pandemic happened, so it didn't really pan out too well. So based on the lessons I learned in 2020,
it's like you were getting close. You were like, "Oh, I'm doing really well." And the universe was like, "We need to shut that down. She's about to achieve her resolution. That can't happen."
yeah, literally, like my cousin and I had the same resolution. We talked about it at Christmas, and then we got together in like February, and then like weeks later, everything was shut down. And it was like, well, that was fun while it lasted for like 1 month. But yeah, I mean, I think 2020 has taught me just to roll with the punches, try to relax, and take life as it comes. My resolution most years is to read more. And I'm always really good about doing that in January and not very good about it after that. So I'm going to try a little harder this year and keep up with my reading.
You hear that, listeners? Keep us to these. Feel free to dog us on the Discord if you want.
What book did you read this month?
See how it's coming along. How many runs have you done, Jabert?
Yeah, Jabert, which one are you on?
And give Rebecca a little. Don't get on her this week because she has actually been reading a book while I've been playing video games. I have been reading a book. So
yes.
I can see in Discord. I've been outside Jabert's house for 2 weeks. He hasn't gone running once.
He hasn't gone.
Because I got him on July the 4th.
He hasn't put on pants in 3 months.
Yeah, 2021 resolution. Put on some pants every once in a while.
It's a good goal. Mine's pretty simple. I've been spoiled for just about 8 years by my Traeger pellet grill for when it comes to smoking and doing any type of barbecue. So in 2021, I'm going to try and simplify everything, doing more non-pellet stuff, more, real wood. I'm going to try to buy wood splits. I'm going to try and actually do a lot more smoking with as minimal equipment as possible. Just smoking wood, good cuts of meat, and that's it. So it's going to be a challenge, but I'm looking forward to trying it out. Even if I mess up a whole bunch of times, hopefully I just mess up on the least expensive cuts and I do well on the more expensive cuts.
I can see Tyler right now, but still in my mind, he's like head to toe Pacific Northwestern like lumberjack outfit at all times. He's just got the flannel, the boots, and the deer stalker.
I should get a deer stalker. That'd be fun.
Yeah, you should.
Miles and Jabert quit smoking, and Tyler promises to smoke more.
increase the smoke.
More smoking. Each time you don't smoke, I'm going to double smoke. Smoke the heck out of some meats. Guys, that sounds great. I'm glad we went through this. Everyone had a little something here, but well, we got to get into it. Oh, Drew, do you have one?
Not really. I lost 20 pounds this year, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Oh, shut up, you.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
You lost them. I found them, sir.
Right. Except I found every single one of those.
Yeah, so my resolution
is in the cheesecake.
My resolution this year is I'm going to finally write my book. I'm not really. I'm just going to say it so that people have an excuse to talk to me about stuff. It'll work out. It'll work out great.
Ask Me About Gundam by Drew. It's
oh boy,
it's what people can talk to you about on Discord.
I would actually love to see that book by Drew.
We got to get into it, folks. We've got so much combat ahead of you tonight, and before we get back to it, we got to talk to Sparks Marlowe about a recap and get the full scoop on what happened last time on Cosmic Crit.
After round 3 of proving ourselves to the Hylaxian Highfaluters, we were back to the portal after saving some innocent clickharps. After they declared we were the rightful guardians of Hylax, 2 of us spilled the bean on the magical crown of Hylax. Seems like a potent magical potable of some kind. All I know is the Swarm wants it, and I aim to use this to set sights on the Bug's boss man. No sooner had we started the process of entering into the realm of the Swarm's psyche than the dang Bugs attacked the comet. With a fistful of explosives, we were sent out to slow their advance. Never thought this was going to be easy. But we've got Haan bodyguards to back us up. It's time to squash some Swarm. Remember the 5th.
It's time
for Animaniacs.
For attacking. Indeed, we were not knee deep in one combat last week, but two, as you guys had split up into a couple of teams. First tunnel, we've got Devasho, Echo 7, and Sprouts Marlowe, along with the Haan Kiarth, the first one that you spoke with coming here to the Comet. And you're facing down a couple of new looking swarm components, these large tank-like creatures that seem to be able to shake the rocks around you with sonic attacks, these huge shovel blade-like hands. And in the second tunnel, we've got the other two, Haan, Yachurn, and Narich, along with Zinnia and Atrest. Let's get right back into it. Top of the turn order, Zinnia. We're doing all of tunnel 2 first, and then we go back to tunnel 1. So tunnel 2, Zinnia, top of the turn order.
Okay, so question. I have a stick of dynamite or something to plant in here. Should I do that now, or should I just continue fighting?
Well, it's up to you. That right now, Yachurn and Narich kind of have the swarm held back. It is a full action to place and set the explosives. So it's up to you. If you want to finish off the swarm and then take your time doing it, you can, or you can do it during.
They won't go off immediately or anything, will they?
No, they're keyed to your own comm devices. You guys can set them off at the same time or one at a time. There's actually fairly specific rules about them exploding, the range that they have, but they're meant to bring down the caverns here. It is about a 10-foot radius blast and is enough to collapse about 10 feet of a 10-foot wide length of tunnel.
Okay, I think I'm going to spend my turn planting that on the X.
Okay, so first things first, you'll have to move over there, and then if you want to use a standard action this round and a move action next round, I will allow that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Great, and that means next in the turn order, we've got the two Haans. I remember I rolled 20s for, and do you guys want them to double attack? Do you want them to single attack? They each have in front of them a couple of mutant swarm escachides. Two-headed escachides.
I'm inclined to tell them to double attack against the
That's what I would say, yeah.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh, man. Now, I have been rolling for them in last week. Do you want me to continue that giving them them rolls?
So you guys want to do hard mode and let Tyler roll for them?
No.
That's okay.
No.
Yeah.
No, because you know what would happen? I would end up rolling great for them, and then it'd be Devasho's turn, and it would just be ones across the board.
I'll roll for Nirich if you want to roll for Yachurn.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, well, because Patrick rolled those 20s already, I feel like his luck might be spent on those.
Well, we'll see.
So just two D20s?
Two D20. I'll tell you, you hit these escachides. So you've rolled, Zinnia, a 4 and a 15. That is one miss and one hit.
All right.
Hey.
Good start.
Why don't you go ahead and do your stressed?
All right.
Hey, a 15 and a 19. Oh,
Nice.
that's two hits. So first off, these are swoop hammers, and boy howdy are they strong. For damage is 1d10 plus 10 bludgeoning. So once you roll that, Rebecca, first.
Right? 1d10 plus 10, right?
Yep. Ooh.
16.
All right, this one in front of Yachurn has already taken some hits. So, and this is going to bring it to a bloodied state, like half of one of its head. It's just crushed in by the swoop hammer.
Oh boy!
It's only got a couple of good eyes left. Rich, this one also has taken a little bit of damage.
All right, let's see. We'll see what this looks like.
D10s.
14. And 20. 34 damage.
Okay, that one also bloodied, believe it or not, after that. But they are still up as we come on to your turn, Trest.
I'm going to spend a standard action to concentrate on the psychokinetic strangulation. I'm going to try to take advantage of this guy's goofed up head, and I'm going to keep strangulating. So that's a fortitude save.
And that, remind the audience, was on the Mind Reaper, correct?
That is correct, yeah.
All right, fortitude save. It is not their best.
Oh, I hope it's low. It's not low at all.
I've rolled an 18 on the dice. I can tell you that's probably a success.
Damage is very mediocre. So only 6 damage on the half.
Okay. All right. So you can still keep up the strangulation, but they are not like held in place.
They're not immobilized, and so they're still technically being strangled. But
technically correct. The best kind.
And then I can't remember if I had my sword out or not, but if I don't, I'm gonna pull it out now.
Okay. Let's see here. Did you get your explosive? You didn't get your explosive that last turn, or last week.
No, I moved up and then cast a spell. And so,
okay. So I think we're going to try and break your spell concentration here. Do a little bit of damage, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, this is a cone-shaped burst, and this Mind Reaper is... Ooh, what's the range on it? A 30-foot cone-shaped burst. Will they be able to do it? No. So, Nurich can actually make an attack of opportunity if you want to roll that, Tress, because they're going to move forward, potentially provoking.
That is a 14.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit on the Mind Reaper, who's clawing forward to get within range of potentially you. So roll another D10. These Haan are sick. I don't know why I gave them to you.
Yeah, I want them to come with us when we're done.
Minimum damage 11.
Still a lot. Ooh. Okay, and from here, can actually get a couple more people, I think, in the radius. This is a 30-foot radius force blast. Can you guys make me a reflex save for the Haans, and need one for Trest as well?
You said reflex?
Yes, DC 19. That's what we're looking for.
It's only a 7 for your turn on the die.
Okay, that is a fail.
Ooh, a 17 for Trest.
Ooh, another fail. And give us one for Nurich.
18 on the die.
Success.
Nurich.
Okay. So this is 2d6 points of force damage, and the spell effectively attempts a bull rush against creatures. Attempt a single bull rush combat maneuver, and that is compared to KC plus 8. Let's just see if we get anywhere close. Oh, maybe. So this is plus their spellcaster level. And I've rolled a 15. And plus key ability score. Let's take a look. Okay. So I've rolled a 27 on this. I don't think that's anybody's KAC plus 8, but let me double check these Haan. Oh, no, so close. So close. They do not get pushed back. I'm guessing with your crazy... Oh, your KAC minimum is 27 now. I forgot. So just a little bit of damage here. Nobody's getting knocked back by the force push. 8 points of damage and 4 for Nurich, right? Yeah.
And it hasn't really come up yet. But concentration doesn't really exist in Starfinder, right?
You get knocked back, and you will break that
So
concentration.
just as soon as you take damage, you break your concentration.
Yes, indeed, you do.
All right.
Oh, I forgot all about Monsieur Mind Reaper's 2 holographic images. So let me roll those real quick, just in case. All right, so this is actually 1 mirror down. That 11 damage, you don't need that. But I will adjust.
Minimum.
I will, yeah, exactly. I will adjust our damage on Monsieur Mind Reaper. I'm doing this, bam. So there's only 1 image there, and you've got that damage. Your churn now has 22 hit points, down, and Nurich 32. As we end, we've got these 2 Escachides who are going to attack. So let's just do 1 attack each for them. 5 on the first one is probably not good. As a gore attack, that is just a hit on your churn. Near minimum damage. Still a lot. 12 points of piercing, so that's going to go up to 34 on your churn. And a second attack, pummeling with the 1 good head perhaps it has left. 10 on the dice, so another hit. And 14 points of damage, taking her up to 46 points of damage on Nurich. And I will say that is enough to bloody her as a giant bug-like horn kind of pierces the Haan's shoulder, and she lets out a spider-like scream. That is the end of combat in tunnel number 2. Let's go back to tunnel number 1 with Sprouts Marlowe. Sorry, you are.
All right. So Sprouts is going to target the one that he's already slowed down.
Ooh, yeah.
And then scooch back kind of in between Devasho and Kiarth.
Yep.
And he is going to pop off a trick attack as he does so.
We'll go right ahead.
It's a CR5 or lower, so I imagine that fails.
Yeah, against this new creature, that is a failure.
22 on the attack.
Against the AC, that is a hit.
All right, that is 9 points of damage.
Okay, so we got some on the board.
I thought I'd already hit him.
Some more on the board.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah, no, that one is the.
He's bloodied, isn't he?
Is bloodied. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I think you actually did a nearly max trick on the previous
Last
turn.
time, yeah.
Okay, that will bring us to Echo 7, who is right next to the other one of these creatures. These new swarm components you've not seen yet.
Yeah, now that I know that they can take a decent... I'm going to shoot it with my Gellid Hail Cannon.
Point blank range.
Point blank range. And we're going to heavy fire.
All right. This will provoke an attack of opportunity, but with your slippery shooter, does that give you +3?
It's +3, I believe. It's weird that it's that.
Yes.
Yeah,
it is,
+3.
but what's your armor class against this attack?
My AC is, I'm assuming KAC?
KAC, yes.
That'd be 27.
All right. Digging arm coming at you. Let's get some double digits. So 3 on the dice. That is a miss.
Yes.
You're so slippery. And a big old chonkin shot coming in.
Here we go, baby. So 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
So that's 16 plus 4 for 20 damage.
Okay. Not bloodied yet, but he's not doing great as well. He's very hurt as we go on to these 2 creatures' turns. I think this one to the south is going to try the same ability again, the shattering rumble. Let's see. Actually, it's going to move forward as a guarded step. so it can get everyone in this. Everyone over here, including Kiarth, I'll roll for him. Make me a reflex save as this thing starts vibrating the rocks around you, causing sonic damage. Like the resonant frequency coming off the rocks, bursting eardrums, shattering armor. DC 14, that's what we're looking for.
That's a 16 for Echo.
All right, we've got a 15, I believe, for Kiarth. Minimum what is needed. Ooh, a 1 for Sprouts. That's the only number you could have rolled, Miles.
I know. I'm so mad
13.
because I have such a good reflex.
All right, well, this is, if you recall, 4d6 of sonic damage. It looks like Devasho has failed as well. Ooh, and pretty high amount. 17 points of sonic. And that's just a standard action to enact. And this other one is I'm going to try for 2 attacks on Echo 7.
I'm sorry, Patrick. Is that half on?
Oh yeah, half on the save. So 8 points. Okay. This one is just going to bring its tunneling arms down on you, Echo 7, with a couple of attacks. One great, one terrible. 2 sides of the dice. Oops. 19 and a 2. So 1 hit, 1 very bad miss. The roll is a D8. A D8 of damage.
It doesn't want you to roll it, I guess.
It does. And I've rolled maximum damage. So 19 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage, half and half. Okay. That is their turn. Kiarth. Do one of you over here want to roll for Kiarth?
Do it.
Do you want to do 1 attack or 2?
Let's do 2.
The other team had pretty good luck, so yeah.
Yeah, we've had great luck on our side.
2d20. Ooh, there's a good one. 17 is a hit.
And an 18.
18 is another hit.
There you go, Miles.
Miles, roll 2d20 plus 20. No, 2d10. Sorry, 2d10 plus 20. That makes more sense.
Okay.
Just double check. They don't have any. Oh no, they don't have any defensive resistances or anything. These guys might be in trouble.
All right. So not much. That's 11 plus 20, so 31.
That is enough to knock this southern one down. Yeah, knock him down dead with a couple of mean swoop hammer strikes.
I fulfilled what Tyler said would happen is I roll like garbage and then rolled rocks for these two, for this rando.
Please, you rolled a hit on your attack.
Oh yeah, I did roll a hit, but I'm still not over that natural 1 on my best saving check.
Tyler, take us home at the end of turn 2 here with Devasho. We've got one more of these creatures still up and within range.
Let's not beat around. Let's just do 2 attacks.
Everyone else did it. All the cool kids were doing it.
Yeah, it's against EAC. How can I fail? Okay, well, does an 18 hit your EAC?
An 18 only hits exactly.
That's unfortunate. That means I just hit on a 7. That's bad news for you. That's 23 points of damage going all the way past any resistance that you might have.
Ooh, it's bloody now for sure.
Oh man, if I can get like a max damage roll, can we just like end it here? Can we just baller? Oh,
4 on the dice. You had to say it.
I know. I was getting greedy.
No, but this one's very hurt as we end round 2 and start round 3 back over in tunnel number 2 with Zinnia.
Great.
Standard
I'm using my move action to finish laying the explosive on the ground.
Gotcha.
Can I
take a standard? Do whatever you want.
Sorry, I couldn't remember what whether I had quick draw or not. I do not. Do I still, I mean, if I was laying an explosive down, do I still have my gun in my hand or no?
I don't think it says anything specifically about using two hands. So, sure, you can have a pistol or something light out.
Okay, cool. So I'll just, I think I had shot with my Thunderstrike pistol before. So I will continue shooting with that. Ignore the trick attack. That will not apply. That's a 26 to attack against EAC.
Max damage. Who are you attacking?
Oh, that's a great question. I think I have the best shot at this Escachide right next to Nurich, right?
Yeah. So 26, definitely a hit. Let's see how much damage I got. Oh boy, that trig had gone off. If you had that full turn, that might have spelled curtains for me. But he is still up. Although he's taking electric blast and not feeling too good about it. Yachurn and Nurich. Oh boy, are they going to be the heroes of this entire campaign? Do you guys want to roll for them again?
Sure.
Same targets, these one-on-one battles between them and the Escachides.
Oh boy.
Jabert, you rolled 2 12s. You think that's enough? You tough enough?
I don't know. I don't think these guys have hero points, so I hope it's enough.
Yes, it is. Oh, yay! 2 hits. Actually, roll me the first damage. No, first damage is going to be enough to take this one out. So, I guess you can take the second attack versus our friend, the Swarm Mind Reaper, who just wanted to come up and give you a force blast to the face.
Just wanted a force hug. Yeah.
That is also going to be a hit. Let me roll, see if it's this mirror or it. 1 or 2. It's a mirror. Nope, it's hit it. So roll a d10 damage.
15 points.
Ooh, okay.
Oh boy.
All right. Nope. So one down here. Zinnia, Rebecca, do you want to roll for Yachurn?
Yep.
Oh no.
It's a 16 and a 1.
Oh no.
Pull a card.
My typical rules is that I don't pull them for people or creatures that are like lower level than you guys. I'm gonna keep that up here because they are technically acolyte warriors, these Haan. But you've rolled a 16 on the first stack, and that is a hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
1d10 plus 10, right? That's 19 damage.
Nice. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. All right, I could do this math in my head, but that is not enough to take this one out. It's still up as we go on to Trest's turn. You've got one of the Escachides on Yachurn, and the Swarm Mind Reaper still threatening about 15 feet away from you.
All right. So is this let me see. Sorry, is this walkable here?
No, I might have.
That was a wall. Okay.
I might have placed the Mind Reaper on a wall.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
It's hard. It's hard to see around these very large Haan.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I'm going to move up with my sword, and I stride atop this Escachide, and I bring down a mighty sword.
Now, that will move past its area of defense for an attack of opportunity. Is that something you're willing to do?
I think I was here.
Oh, you can move around it. You're right. You're right.
Okay. All right.
You got enough space to move between these two very large Haan. Bring the sword down. Go right ahead.
Ooh.
Still got a mirror. I needed to do something here.
S word. 21 to hit.
That is a hit. Oh, my mirrors.
Oh.
My sweet singular mirror. Oh no, that's a hit on it for another 19 points.
Almost minimum damage. 19 points.
Okay, I can tell you though, this the Mind Reaper is now bloodied. Oh boy. Whose turn is it next? Oh, it's the Mind Reaper's turn. Okay. Now that you are right next to it, I think it's gonna come at you with these arm spikes, right? Oh no. Maybe arm spike singular. Let's see. I was about to say these are high level creatures, right? But they're not. They're like magic users more than anything. Let's try a single attack. It's trying to trepanate you, bringing this arm blade towards your head. 16 on the dice. I've done it for a single hit, which is not terrible damage. This is piercing damage. If I can get a critical, it's got the staggered ability, but just a D8 plus 8. Ooh, maximum 16 points piercing damage as he's trying to just ram it right through your helmet. And then we have the remaining Escachide, which is you can make an attack of opportunity with your churn, Zinnia, because it is going to try to get within flanking on Tress to help out the Mind Reaper. Now,
Okay.
need you to roll low here. Okay, that's
That was only an 11.
That's still a hit against these guys. And your churn is able to just swoop this one right out of the sky.
Yes.
Yes.
I was gambling that I could get one miss from these Haan, but they were trained by by the best.
I want to play a Haan next campaign.
Oh, I'm not
Pretty
getting
awesome.
to their crazy.
I want to play this Haan.
Right. With a swoop hammer.
Yeah, play
Rebecca, what do you say? You're
play
your churn and I'm
brothers and
your-
sisters.
Yeah.
Okay, going back to tunnel number 1 with Sprouts Marlowe. There's just a single swarm creature left here. What would you like to do?
So I'm definitely gonna target him and then move to where Devasho is not quite in my way, and I've got more clear line of sight. And pull off a old trick attack. Oops, that is a CR 8 or lower.
That's a trick.
All right, 22 attack.
Okay, that is a hit. How much damage are we talking?
27 points of damage, and he is flat-footed.
Well, he might be dead. Folks, we're at the point of the campaign here where I'm going to have to start breaking out my trusty calculator to start doing
Death
some of
is
these.
the ultimate flat-footed condition.
Flat on its back.
How much damage? 27?
27, yes.
Okay, well, he had 25 hit points left. He's dead, too.
All right.
The combat over here first, and you guys can go about setting your explosives as, if you don't mind.
We already had it, didn't we?
Did Echo? Did you?
I don't think.
I don't think you've done it
I don't
yet.
think I've done it.
Oh, you have it?
Regardless,
Okay.
it's a single, 6 seconds to place him down, and you guys can escape, and set him off. There's a rush of air from the tunnel from where you guys are running from, and you can hear rocks and ice cracking behind you as a cloud of dust kind of settles, and you can tell that your placement from Mirschmir was correct, and you've effectively blocked this off. Back over to the other side, Zinnia, you are up. You've just got the Swarm Mind Reaper left over here.
Yep. Zinnia is going to fly up, get a clear shot at the Mind Reaper by hopefully it can fly kind of over our Haan friends.
Yeah, sure. It's about 15 feet, the ceiling here. Maybe
And
10 feet in some
take a-
places.
Shot at it. Oh, no, that trick attack is terrible and the attack is terrible. So the attack is only a 13.
That is going to be a miss. Oh, no. If only we had 2 giant Haan bodyguards that are technically both within range. They have 15-foot reach, I think, with these swoop hammers, which is... I kind of wish they had attacked you guys when you came onto the...
We would have lost.
Yep.
Yeah, that would have been a dangerous fight.
The first 2
15
attacks are
foot reach.
20s from me. You guys are on the ground, knocked down. Okay, make me some attacks here, and I don't think this mirror is going to last too long.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. All right.
4 hits.
All double digits, all hits on this thing.
Let's see.
One of them, the first one, Jabert is going to get taken up by the mirror. And then you roll a d10, and Rebecca, you roll 2d10.
All right, I got a 12.
Then
14 and 18.
Oh no!
So 44 points of damage. Is that right?
Yowzers.
Ouch.
We're out of combat. That's, I think, almost exactly what you needed. Once again, I gotta go back to the calculator.
This is why Rebecca should always play a melee character. I mean, Jabert's rolls are also beautiful. I do not mean to leave him out.
44 points of damage. I had 42.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was actually kind of worried about these Haan, but besides them both getting kind of bloodied, they are there to protect you, and as you set the explosives, will guard you as you retreat to a safe distance and set them off. So we are out of combat once more, my friends.
Boy, speed run.
Yeah, killing it.
Yeah,
straight killing it. And you guys can head back, everyone, to the main chamber and report to Mirshmir and to the other sacred council members and get your second set of explosives to go out to the northern tunnels 3 and 4.
Any free healing for our Haan friends?
So there's a couple things that can happen here. If you guys want to take a 10-minute rest, you can.
Yes.
Though they say, time is of the essence. As opposed to that, because you've made good friends of Sacred Council member the Sheeran Ithavine. She is a Sheeran medic and can cast second level mystic cure spells on anyone that needs them. Is anyone else besides the Haans and hit point damage?
I'm not into hit point damage, but I would like to get my SP back.
I've got a little bit of hit point damage. I'm like 6 points down right now.
Okay. And because you've also made friends of the priestess and librarian Hariskor, she is able to give you a prayer to Hylax, which will only take about 30 seconds, which will heal your stamina as if you had taken a 10-minute rest.
Ooh. That's
let's do
nice.
that.
Does that still cost a resolve, or is this a freebie?
Sounds like a favor to me.
This is free, but she's only able to do it, once per day or so. So it's up to you. If you want to take it now, you can. If you want to heal these Haan up, we can get them back up to fighting strong.
I'm going to hold off on using the SP right now.
Okay, so it's like an all or nothing.
Oh, it's all or nothing. So never mind.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
She prays over everyone, all at once. So it's up to you guys to make that decision.
Yeah, I mean, I could use it right now.
Yeah, you got all your SP down, I'd imagine. So
yeah.
It sounds like you've taken enough damage, Miles, as well to warrant. Okay. And Ithavine has a +3 wisdom modifier, so I'm going to roll to heal up our Haan bodyguards. Oh, doesn't look like Kiarth took much damage at all. So I think this will probably heal them up.
Kiarth comes back and is like, "What happened to you two?"
Yeah, no, they got really crunked up. Yeah, Kiarth is...
we made them stand in the front and take all the damage.
Well, they rolled 20s on their initiative. It makes sense that they were frontlining it.
That's true.
Okay, so do some math here. And let's go. Yachurn is getting back 17 hit points and is only down 17. And Nurj is getting 25 hit points back. So it's down 20, and because they've got a few extra wounds, Ithavine is going to transfer 20 of their hit points to Norwich. So they're basically full up. And you guys can get back to it. Now, do you want to keep the teams the same as we go into these second rounds of tunnel explosions?
I mean, it worked pretty well before. I mean, do we get our Haan friends still?
That's up to you. If you guys want to use them, they can and will stick by you.
I say, why mess with success? Let's let it roll this time the same way that we've been doing it.
Yeah. Let's stick with it. We're working well as our teams, as our little sub teams.
Also, Rebecca, am having fun playing with the swoop hammer. So
yeah, that's also fun.
Well, you guys made friends with them, so they are willing to lay down their lives for you. Alrighty, as you guys begin to, still within communications range of each other's team, make your way through these old frozen tunnels that connect different areas of the Forever Reliquaries sections, kind of like the different levels and things like that. You come across the locations that Mirshamir has marked, where the tunnels are perhaps the smallest and the weakest, where a couple of well-placed explosives can bring them down, slowing the swarm's advance into the center, into the heart of the temple. Team fourth tunnel is Zinni and Trest, along with Norwich and Yachurn. As you guys get in position, there's already a couple of chittering creatures, swarm monsters you've not seen before, but I will reveal them here for the first time for you guys. Some new
artwork. The easy one. I want the easy one this time. I don't want the new guys.
I'm telling you, from the art, it might not be a good time. They are indeed wicked looking bipedal swarm monsters. The arms just look like sharp stabbing instruments. Very, very harsh edges on these two creatures coming at you. And then over in the third tunnel, we've got Devasho, Echo 7, and Sprouts, along with Kiarth, perhaps the strongest, the bravest of the three Haan siblings. And as you guys are turning the corner, you see a familiar face. That of
Gavilarsk Nor.
Nor. No, it's a big baddie that we haven't seen since the end of book 3. A swarm thresher lord in all glory, just blasting its way down the tunnel, letting out a Tyrannosaurus-like screech. Ah! Hey, do you remember that thing that it took a giant mech for you guys to beat last time? Well, you've got Kiarth on your side now.
Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, well, hopefully the swarm don't realize that we have explosives and the other team can come take them off our dead bodies and complete the mission.
Well, I mean, can I summon the mech?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Did you bring your magic flute?
I did indeed.
The only question I have about the new swarm components is, do they have leg wings?
Great question. You're not over there to see them, but I think they might. Yeah, they might actually be flying when you see them, or perhaps scrabbling along the walls here and just kind of jumping off and flying 30 feet or so and jumping off again. All right, we are in initiative turn order. We're going to go in the same fashion as the last combat, and that means, of course, Zinni is first in the turn order, but it also means that we're going to the fourth tunnel first.
All right. Xenia is going to try to take a moment to think back to all of her studies of swarm creatures and see if she can recall any kind of knowledge about these weird things in front of her. By the way, they have neon green tongues, it appears.
Oh,
very disturbing.
Not tongues, but yeah.
Oh, gosh. Well, maybe Xenia knows what they are.
It's ding dong.
So you're taking 20? Is that what you said?
I wasn't going to.
Oh, no, go ahead and roll.
It's a 29. No, 32. 32.
Ooh. 32, final answer.
Yes.
Let's see here. That is enough to find out 2 pieces of information about our new best friends, the Dramavires.
Dramavires?
Dramovire, yeah. Dramovire.
Pissed off theater kids.
That's what I thought.
2 specific pieces of information. What would you like to know?
I'm afraid to ask about the green things. Let's see. Do they have any special attacks?
Oh, yes. You have perhaps just heard of the effects of these creatures taking out maybe like pack world officers in the previous swarm invasion. Their special ability, I guess it's an attack. It's called acidic grease. They spit from their acidic proboscises, which is, I believe, the green thing you're seeing on the art here, an area of acid at someone's feet, a layer of acid, and it causes people to fall down in said acid and start burning up.
Do I know what the range on that is?
Yo. Does it have a range listed? Yes. Yeah. It can't spit it about further than it can kind of fly in a turn, just like between 20 and 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Walking through these squares is fairly difficult without tripping. And yeah, if you end your turn, it's a good amount of acid damage. One other thing you can know about these guys.
Can I find out it's KAC and EAC?
I'll give you one. What would you like to know?
Let's do EAC.
EAC 20.
20.
Oh yeah, we're getting some harder foes here. What would you like to do for your turn?
She is going to take a shot with her Thunder Strike pistol at the one sort of
the southernmost one.
That one, yeah, the southern one.
Go right ahead.
All right, CR 19 or lower with a successful ID.
Jeez Louise, what do you
on the
roll on
trick
this
attack,
dice?
And a 30 on the attack, so that is going to hit. We know because the EAC is 20.
Did you roll like 19 on both of these dice? That is insane. Okay.
Did I? That's
I
awesome.
don't know. It's so huge. I can't tell. It hit. It's flat-footed still. It just saw you.
So that's going to do 24 damage.
24. Start us off here. Ouch. Okay. Did you want to move as well, or are you?
What can do?
Oh, yeah, she's going to fly up in the air a little bit, just so that she's off the ground, because she knows that she doesn't want to get hit by acid.
Okay.
I'll come forward just a little bit.
It's a good thing, too, because they are just next in the initiative turn order, beating out one of the Haans. And you know they're going to do their special ability. First thing first.
What condition from the trick attack?
Flat-footed.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Good call.
Well, I mean, Patrick said it. I mean, I could do bleeding shot, or I could do off target, or I can keep flat-footed. But I think flat-footed is probably wisest.
Does bleeding shot, do you not get that automatically?
No, that's one of the. I mean, I could choose that as the effect of my trick attack instead of it being flat-footed.
Bleeding shot's pretty incredible, and it's round one. It's round one, so like it's a long time to be bleeding. And bleeding is
Well,
hard
no,
thing
it
to
only
get rid of,
happens
too.
one time, right? I think
Bleeding
just
is ongoing damage.
It is?
Yeah, it's every round until they can make a difficult heal check to stop it, or can do magical healing on themselves. It lasts a long time.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Round
okay,
one
well, in
bleed
that
is
case,
crazy good. Yeah.
In that case, yeah, bleeding shot then, because that'll be 7 damage, I think, because it's your operative level, right?
You might want to look that up. I'm not sure if it's operative level or level, but that will go forward. I will take off that flat-footed condition. They are indeed going to spray the acid, I think. But first, they are going to move forward to get within a little better range.
So I just checked, and it is operative level. So that would be 7 bleed damage.
Okay. So good thing you're up in the air, because they're going to spit this acid right underneath you and right underneath Yachurn, who will have to make an immediate reflex save or fall prone. Does anybody want to roll that for the Haan? I think you were rolling them last time, Rebecca. Yeah. Is a +5 to this reflex roll. We need a DC 16.
All right. Oh no, that's only a 6 on a d20.
Okay, your turn is indeed going to fall prone in this acid square. Okay, and that is going to be the end of their turn. They've set up 2 10-foot squares of these pools of acid as we move on to Nurich, who's at the back of the cavern right now. Jabert, any ideas for Nurich this turn?
Yeah, I think we're going to, let me see, 1 second.
To move through the grease at half normal speed with maintaining your balance is going to be an acrobatics check.
How's their acrobatics? I guess they're NPCs. They might not even have one.
It's less than their athletics. Athletics is their best, but it is a +11, so it's not
11.
Terrible. But DC 16,
Okay.
could happen.
I think Nurich is going to try to and just I guess I'm not really sure how grease works in Starfinder. Is it every turn when you're standing in the square you have to?
Well, this is a little different. You can stand in it, no problem.
Okay.
But if you move through it, you can fall down. But if you stand in it, you take acid damage. So,
right. Okay, so and it should be moving at half speed.
Half speed through there, and
feet is 30 feet. Is that right?
No, it's 40. They're super fast.
All right. Okay. So she's going to try to move.
I think we haven't used their ability much, but I think as a standard action, they can fill up those spider sack bladders they have.
Oh, and fly,
and gain a fly speed.
That's right.
But it might be a little out of place here.
Yeah. I think she's just going to stride forward.
I'm telling you, these are weird creatures. I love them.
Penguin walk in, but she's going to come and stand right in between the two of them. So, sort of this little 10-foot square, sort of right nestled in between those two.
Okay, so make me a single.
All right, so +11
acrobatics. Yeah.
All right, there
easy
we go.
peasy.
All right, 17 plus 11 is good.
All right, so you're within range of both of them, and they're flying in the air about 5 feet up. So
okay, I think she's gonna probably go. Let's see, who's bleeding right now? Is that the one to the south?
Correct.
Yes.
All right, yeah, she's gonna swing a mighty swoop. 10 plus something or other.
With a single attack, it's +14 for these Haan, so that is a hit.
Oh wow! Okay, goodness gracious, these guys are very good.
They're not bad.
12 points of damage.
Alrighty, adding to the 31 hit points already on this one. It's oftentimes 43. All right, great. That is Nurch's turn now. It's your turn, Trest.
All right. Trest is going to just blast that jetpack and sort of hop right over that pool of acid. And as I'm coming forward, I'm drawing that sword and I'm slicing it down, and I'm slicing that acid spitter. Get out of here, acid spitter. Nobody wants you, except for Patrick.
So you're fighting this one on the north. He's not been hit yet.
Correct.
Let's see what the dice say.
23 to hit.
Well, dice say that's a hit.
With 22 points of damage.
Okay, first bits on the board for this Dramovire, and I don't like that at all.
So it's even better. The Haan can just fly. You don't need to do anything.
Oh,
just fly.
They just have a fly speed.
They just have their sacks out all the time.
Yeah. So the special ability, which you, as a playable character you don't have, is to actually attach one of the balloons to a creature to cause them to go up in the balloon.
Right.
But they don't. So as a playable character, they don't have access to that. What they do have access to is the ability to spit a 30-foot cone of flames.
Oh goodness.
which they get a special proficiency or specialization towards to do 1.5 times character level. So Haan are broken. They're so good. +2 to strength, +2 to dex. I mean, these guys are really good.
The only other combatant over here is your churn, Rebecca. They're going to stand up and try and move through the acid and move out. Can you make an acrobatics check for them?
Yep.
Try to move to the side of the cavern here.
Oh no, that's a natural 1.
Oh no, slips on the other pool of acid, which means poor your churn is going to take some damage from the acid this turn.
Sorry, your churn.
Ending the
She couldn't
face
I don't
down.
know, fly. Didn't we just establish that they can fly now? Join Zinnia in the air.
They can try, but she tried to move forward. So let's see what the dice say for this acid damage. Wow, real low on 46. 7 points of acid damage, but yeah, not getting in this fight yet. All right, let's go on to the next main bout where, guys, these initiative rolls. I've rolled the highest on Kiarth, the warrior Haan, who's been trained by Devasho in the ways of using these large weapons. He's going to look to you guys and say, that is quite a big one. Behind the hex. He's moving forward.
I mean,
Kiarth.
Tyler wants to tell him not to, but I don't think. I think we're just going for it and seeing how bad this is gonna be.
Mm-hmm. Now he does have a 15-foot reach, so I can stay a little further back and bring the swoop hammer down. Let me just double check this because it's been a heck of a week, everybody. Is it really 15-foot reach? It really is. They have 10 normally, and the swoop hammer is extended. Okay. Does anyone want to roll an attack roll for him?
Sure. This fool also has reach. The giant fool, right?
Yeah, but I believe it's only 10.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what the reach is?
I mean, we'll find out in a little bit.
All right, here we go.
We'll find out right after this.
Ad break.
Oh, that's a 10.
That is just a hit because this Swarm Thresher Lord has not acted yet in the turn order. I'm giving it flat-footed. Roll me a D10 plus 10 damage. Miles. Kiarth putting in the work. Boy, howdy.
16.
Okay. And let's see who's going next in this turn order. Jeez Louise, the next is the Swarm Thresher Lord.
Oh boy.
Who is going to guarded step in to get within range and is going to bring one of these bladed arms down on your good friend Kiarth.
All right. Next turn is the bad turn.
Bye, Kiarth. Let's see here. He
got healed, didn't he?
Boom. He did. He's at full. A 6 on the dice is definitely a hit. I think I need not roll a 1 against your Haan, quote unquote, bodyguard. Now here comes the boom. Okay, average damage 10 on 2 D10. That is 28 points of slashing damage as an immediate massive wound opens up on your Haan, who just was not expecting that amount of force. Sprouts, Marlowe, we are on to you over here.
All right, so Sprout's probably going to stay perched where he is and just trick attack, I guess. He's a little worried for his overenthusiastic friend up front. Yeah, but he's also 16 inches tall, so
you don't want to take this guy on mano? Take up some of its attack of opportunity?
I would love to make a Rex light melee, but no, he's gonna mean mug it and take a shot with his pistol, as a hardened detective would.
Absolutely.
All right, it's a CR 20 or lower.
Got that trick.
All right, so he is flat-footed. Extra 10 damage. 22 on the attack.
You don't have bleeding shot, do you?
What do I have? I have debilitating trick, interfering shot, and yeah. So no, I don't have bleeding shot.
So that is a hit against EAC for 17 points. Electricity and fire. Do you want it to be flat-footed or off target?
Off target.
All right, -2 to all of its attacks until the end of your next turn. Let's go ahead. Not forget that. Echo 7, we're on to you.
Do I have a clear shot shooting from Kiarth here?
Yeah, you're just on the corner behind Kiarth, who's made it his honor to bodyguard you and Sprouts. You've got a clear shot right around him, using him as that cover.
Should I make 2 attacks or should I use 1 heavy fire attack?
Depends, I would say, on the weapon you want to choose. These are pretty heavily armored carapace creatures, these Thresher Lords, as it took a tank to punch through it last time.
My guess is because your Gel is cold and piercing, the piercing's going to get resisted a little bit. So it's up to you.
Yeah, let's do the single shot and we'll see how this goes. Heavy fire. Ooh, that's a 28 to hit.
Ooh, that's a hit.
For 22 plus 4 damage, that's 26 damage.
Nice. Good job, Jinx. Oh boy. Okay, that hurts. That's probably the best you've done with a heavy fire, I think. But that is full damage going through. It doesn't seem to have any resistances, but it is not yet, after all that, not yet bloodied. Which means bottom of the turn order. Oh, we got a Devasho.
You hate to see this.
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
I'm gonna just run right in there.
Yeah.
Here comes that.
I was waiting to hear who hates to see this.
Here comes the essential attack of opportunity from Patrick.
I should have picked flat-footed if I had only known.
If this isn't a 20, I will be blown away. Okay.
Only a 7.
7 on the dice. It's
still a hit.
Still a hit.
Yeah, because
That's fine.
Even with the off target?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if perhaps Devasho had gotten that nice new fancy heavy armor, maybe not. But
I did.
What's your KAC right now?
Wait, did Tyler say he did?
32.
Yeah, you got the new one.
What did? Why? I thought. Oh, Zinnia also got the.
I got the light armor.
I thought it was.
Yeah, she got the upgrade to the light armor.
Oh man, Jabert, your armor is just good normally. What's your armor class, Tyler?
32 with the shield.
Guess what? Because of off target, that is a miss.
Miles,
me,
what
buddy.
a clutch
Legend.
decision!
You
what
and me,
a
buddy.
clutch decision!
And
Who would have thought?
I was really wondering because I was when you were thinking, I thought I was like, I have no idea what I would choose because that's a tough one. Clutch call.
I was literally mouthing flat-footed. You chose off target, and that was the smart choice.
Wow.
well,
Okay.
I mean, it's smart because you guys might remember this thing has a lot of attacks.
A lot of attacks.
A lot of attacks.
You really get all the good out of it when you.
Yeah. So, keeping that in mind as well, I'm going to set myself on fire.
All right, this is not the time or place to protest, no, but okay. What? Is this a standard action?
This is indeed a standard action, enveloping myself in fiery plasma. And just as a reminder, any creature that hits me with a natural weapon or a melee weapon is going to take some damage. And any creature that starts its turn adjacent to me will also take damage.
Oh boy! Oh,
That's important.
We gotta get to the second turn quickly.
So that's important.
All right, turn 2, tunnel 4, Zinnia, onto you.
Right, Xenia is still sort of hovering up in the air. I'd say she's about, I don't know how high the ceilings are, but 15 feet up.
That would be at the ceiling, yeah.
Yeah, kind of hiding among the stalactites or whatever. Stalactites? Mites? And is going to take a shot at that same sort of southern guy that has bleed on it right now.
Oakley dokley, go right ahead.
Well, howdy, Miss Zinnia. I'm here to sell you acid.
Oh no! That's a natural one attack.
Oh, you don't like to see it, folks.
I mean, you know what?
I do have a book reroll.
You got a book reroll, Rebecca. There's not many of those left in the wild, and we'll keep your.
Not to throw my teammate under the bus, but didn't you say we couldn't reroll critical fails?
Oh, that is true.
He did say that.
Oh, we forgot all about that. Miles is the best.
That's right.
You know
Okay,
what, Miles?
whoa. So we're okay with Miles taking that back, but I took back something on a mirror and I got screamed at.
Miles, you get a +2 circumstance bonus to your next attack roll. How about that?
Great job, Miles. Great job.
Honestly,
Really keeping it nice and tight here on the podcast.
Screw Rebecca. She's dead.
I said I didn't want to throw her under the bus, but I remember that being the rule.
right.
And
I don't want to throw her under the bus, but
Yeah, you're right.
Really the best of us when you think about it.
if I didn't say it, one listener would eat us alive.
We can't forget about the critical fails. Do we want to go with Cosmic Crits, Homebrewed,
boy.
fail deck, or do we want to go for Paizo?
I'm going for official Paizo.
Probably a wise decision in the long run. This deck has been shuffled and it's fallen apart so many times.
Okay, I do definitely owe Tyler an apology. 'Cause I did bite his head off when he ruined my natural 20 several weeks ago.
So yeah, it gets us Thresher as well. Sonic damage for the Thunder Pistol. All right. I meant to do that. You move 10 feet in a randomly determined direction, provoking attacks of opportunity normally, and are staggered for 1 round.
Oh,
Ooh, that stings.
oh! Please don't go to your left.
Yeah,
Take it back now, y'all.
Well, I'm 15 in the air. 15 feet in the air. Am I flying while moving this direction?
Yeah, and there's also extreme ranged. You should not have taken this card. Don't shoot your eye out. I think you must have hit one of these stalactites up here. You have to make a reflex save or be blinded for 1 round per level.
No, Zinnia, all you have to do is just tell Patrick that an icicle fell from the thing and just hit your glasses and it knocked your glasses off. And
Don't shoot your eye out.
So it's a reflex save that you can make. Let's see. ability checks DC 10 plus half the attack's level. Item level for weapon attacks or attack with something opponent, the attacker's level or CR. So this is not too bad. Oh my god. That was
only a 13 though.
So it's DC 10 plus half the attack's level. If the attack wasn't made with a weapon. Oh, what's the item weapon level for the sonic pistol? I think you might be saved here by that.
Yeah, I think it's only level 5.
I was about to say, I think that might just be a save.
Level 4. It's a level 4.
Okay, so DC 12.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing.
Not blinded for 7 rounds. You like to see that, but you are knocked back a little bit here. You can still be flying, but knocked kind of like northeasterly in the hallway here. Oh, that was a dangerous crit fail. And
I am staggered.
Oh yes, staggered for 1 round. It did not say a save on that one. So
for 1 round, okay.
Yeah.
So staggered is 1 move or standard. Is that the deal?
Yeah, correct, Mundo. And perhaps maybe not able to take reactions. I'm not sure if that will come into play here, but let's go on to their turn. The Dramavires, as I thought, what are they going to do? This one to the north here that just got attacked by Trest is going to try and attack you back, coming at you. We're going to try for 2 proboscis attacks. It's coming at you with this acidic proboscis trying to stab through your armor. Now, this is both acidic and piercing damage. So this is going to go against your KAC, but 2 attacks. Jabert. Ooh, we got a good one. We got a bad one. That is just 1 hit, 1 miss. 4. Minimum damage, 13 points of acid and piercing damage. So for this one, we'll call it 6 acid, 7 piercing. Okay, and this other one, Nurich can make an attack of opportunity because it is going to go and pick on the downed Yachurn, who is slipped in its acid. You want to make an attack of opportunity, Rebecca, for our Haan bodyguard?
Yeah, even though she's like prone, she is prone on the...
Oh, I'm sorry. This is for Nurich. I guess it would be Trest. Trest, your bodyguard. Do either of you want to make that attack of opportunity?
Absolutely. Gotta save my sibling. 12 on the dice. So 24?
26.
26.
Make me that damage roll. Bring in the swoop hammer down for
minimum as well. 11.
Maybe not enough to save Yachurn, who's getting a proboscis attack as well on the ground. 14 on the dice, definitely going to be enough. And is taking 15 points acid and piercing, and is bloodied as well here on out.
Just a reminder that this one has bleeding shot on it, so it should take 7 damage at the beginning of its turn if it's done already.
It is. Let me do that math. It has taken it, and it's still not bloodied yet. But you see is just dripping acid and swarm brackish blood in the cavern beneath it as it's fluttering along. Nurich is the Haan's turn that is still up. Tress, what would you like to do?
Nurich roars with anger, presumably, and is going to beat the snot out of the one attacking Yachurn.
Now, do we want to go for 1 attack, 2 attacks?
2 attacks! Oh, 2 bad attacks. Good thing I rolled 2 of them.
4 and a 2.
Does Nurich have a book reroll?
No.
I thought you rolled D6s for a second.
I wish.
Oh, Trest, it's your turn. Things are getting scary over here in Tunnel 4. What would you like to do?
All right, I'm spending a level 2 spell, and I am empowering my blade.
boy.
For a big old attack. S-word.
Still flying above you, and it looks like it's trying to get that proboscis just shoved right down your neck.
I'm cutting it off.
Oh, let's see what the dice say.
With a 30.
Oh, that's a hit.
24 points of damage.
Okay. All right. You've almost done as much to this one as all the other damage on this other guy. Still not bloodied.
All right.
Still up, and now is definitely focused on you as its least favorite combatant here. Let's see who is next. Yachurn, last in the turn order. Gonna try and stand up. Is really hurt now. Is still in this acid. Do you guys want to try to have her move away? Get out.
I feel like she needs to get out of that acid, right?
Yeah, she needs to withdraw if she can.
So unfortunately, it's a move action to stand here.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to provoke from this Dramavire that is on top of her, unless she can.
Is there a guarded crawl?
No, but she can try and tumble out of this opponent's CR at the same time as getting away from the acid. If you guys want to try that.
Yeah, because the only other thing I could think of doing would be having her hold her turn to go after Zinnia, have Zinnia try to shoot at this one and make it flat-footed so that they could just get away.
Yeah, this is going to be a hard DC. Does anybody want to roll this?
She can't fly.
It will still be, getting out of this acid and getting away from this creature.
Okay. I will roll a d20. That's a 17.
I think we needed that. It was DC 27 and plus 11 on acrobatics. That is just enough. Get out of that acid.
Yes.
Great roll.
And she might just move to the back of the cavern here and provide moral support for a turn. Let's go back to Tunnel the Third, back to the top of the order over here with Kiarth, who
can Kiarth back 5 feet away so that they are still able to hit with their 15-foot reach, but the Thresher cannot?
Yep. If you give them that kind of battle prerogative to stay behind you, they will follow exactly what you say to do. Guarded step back and an attack. Who wants to roll that d20?
Go, Miles.
It's a 14.
That's a 14 on the dice. That's a hit. 28.
Right.
Roll me a d10 plus 10.
13.
Right. Some more points on the board here. Still not bloodied on our huge Thresher Lord as we come to its turn. It's only got the one target right now, which is a Devasho.
You're going to take 4 points of damage.
For starting the round. Yes.
And then I'm going to go unconscious. I'm hoping I can last 2 rounds. That's 8 attacks, folks.
The Thresher Lord is indeed going to enter its Blade Storm full attack mode as you see its sword arms like a whirling dervish cutting through this heavy plate armor of Devasho, slicing through Carapace as he's trying to strike some vital organs here. This is 3 attacks coming at you in this full attack, -5 to each of them. Still got to roll pretty well here. So let's get these.
Is that including off target?
No. So -7 technically. That might be a saving grace.
Just no 20s.
Oh no!
So close.
I don't care. That's fine. No 20s. There was no 20s.
I rolled
there.
so well here, but
You rolled very well though.
15, 17, 18 on the dice.
Disgusting.
It's gross, but that does mean I get the maximum usage out of Corona because he's it's going to take 2d6 every time it hits. It's not a lot. This is chip damage, but it adds up. I don't even want to. It's going to be.
It adds up as long as you're up.
Right. Which I got a plan.
So once again, what is your armor?
I have a plan. It's called Soldier.
All I could hear was
Soldier.
all I could hear was that quote when like everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. I feel like that's about to come very true.
Tyler, what's your armor class again?
32 right now.
Okay. Because of the off target, one of these is going to miss. That 15 on the dice is a 31.
Huge. Coming in huge.
So two hits as it is slicing through armor and carapace and getting some slashing damage on you.
I would love for you to roll low here.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. I'll just roll high damage.
I can't look.
Yeah, I'm really worried about this.
Roll together. Oh, baby stuff. 62 points of slashing damage on 2 attacks. That's nothing.
That's so disgusting.
You're still up.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm doing 46 points
Are you in
back at you?
Are you in hit points at least?
Nope.
All right, you're fine.
You take 18 points of fire damage. Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all because that is going to make this Threshold Lord bloodied as we go into the rest of the turnover where it's the rest of you, the rest of your attacks. Right. And that will be Sprouts Marlowe first.
Am I able to make a full attack, like attack twice?
Not with the trick.
Nope.
Yeah, your trick attack is a full attack. So yeah.
And I feel like we need your trick.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Then Sprouts will make his trick attack. Oh no.
Not going to do natural 1. You want this this critical fumble deck or our fan made submissions?
Oh, I'll do the fan made. Give the people. You gotta give the people what they want.
You did say you would give him +2 circumstance bonus on his
his next attack. It's like 0 times 2 +2 times 0. It's still a fail.
But it would be a non-natural
what you get for correcting someone else's.
I didn't correct anything. I was just making sure we were playing right.
Natural 3 versus natural 1. Come on,
Submitted by
man.
Rabbit, good friend, talking to them in the Discord. Is something burning? After you fire, there's an odd flash from the ammo compartment and you smell smoke. Make me a reflex save or engineering check. There's some negatives here if you fail this. So whichever one you want to do.
It's a 23.
The DC of this is 10 plus your character level. So that is a success. You reset the ammo and none is lost, but failure causes half the cartridge to be destroyed. Not too bad. Rabbit loves you guys.
Yeah, Rabbit is good.
This range attack. Okay, that means really no negative, and we're on to Echo 7.
All right. It's bloodied. Should I be a gambling man? Take 2 shots.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's go fishing.
Still not flat-footed, so
Yeah, it's nothing
it's
now.
not flat-footed.
Yeah, it's nothing. Not even off target, which
Ruh-roh raggy. Yeah, let's play the safe route and just take the 1 shot. Heavy fire. Here we go.
all right. Let's see.
17.
All right. Maybe I can remind you that you have your book reroll still true. This is the time to use it.
Let's do it. Wasting it. Spending it. Shouldn't say wasting unless this screws
It's only
up.
wasted if you don't.
utilizing.
Yeah, let's utilize it unless significantly better. 26 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit, and that's a almost max damage.
25 points of damage.
Okay, all right. Yikes, we're in dangerous territory here as we move on to Devasho's turn. You're taking huge chunks out of this swarm thresher as we've gotten fire damage, swoop hammer damage, and now massive cold cannon blast. Tyler, what you got for us?
So Devasho's strategies here, he has a firing line behind him essentially.
Yeah, Andy,
and this creature
you've achieved full tank status.
I have a feels, and we're gonna go all in turtle mode. This is full Devasho turtle mode. Shield aligned, total defense action. My KAC has skyrocketed. I'm like, all we're gonna hope for here is to make you miss as many times as possible. And even if you do hit, utilize Corona to do the damage and just keep the Thresher Lord away from everybody else who has far fewer hit points. So that's my whole turn. Just going full turtle. Yarp.
So for listeners who may not know what full defense is, Tyler, can you tell us a little bit more about it?
So total defense is a standard action you can take, which raises your ACs by +4. You can't take attacks of opportunity when you're doing total defense, and you can't combine total defense with any other actions that increase your AC, but you get the +4 to armor class.
Yeah, it's wild that we've gone this far without anybody ever doing total defense, but
yeah, it's had some total defense before, but now does this not work with raising your shield to it?
It doesn't work with fighting defensively, as far as I'm aware. I believe you can still raise your shield. I think that's a separate thing. I don't know. We could look that up.
It says any other action that raises armor class.
Yeah, I figured that when they were referring to fighting defense, so that you couldn't, like, I don't know, fight defensively or full it or
that one rule was written before shields existed.
Yes, that's true. The rule was written before shields existed. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I can't do both. That would make sense if you could not.
But if you have a shield, it seems like full defense would incorporate the shield.
I mean, essentially, it's you're really just cowering behind your shield. But I also understand if they're like, we don't have that large of an AC swing in one direction at like using a full turn.
Yeah, shields don't work with other forms of cover. Not really a form of cover that you have here. Specifically, aligning the shield, I'm going to say is an action because you do have to use a move action, correct?
Yeah, that's what you do. Okay.
I'm going to say one or the other, but I mean,
that's fine.
It doesn't matter. You're at 36 with total defense.
Yeah. So with total defense, what I'm going to do now, if that's the case, because total defense would give me a +4. If I raise my shield, that'll give me +2, and I could still attack.
Right.
I think if that's how we're going to go, I'm just going to align the shield, still increasing my AC a little bit, which is good, and then make the standard attack.
Yeah, let's do it.
Does aligning your shield stick through turns?
Yes, it does. But
it's per creature.
Yeah, it's per creature. So if some other creature ran up, it wouldn't count. But as long as the Thresher Lord is going after me, it counts to the Thresher Lord.
Boy, how do you pick the right tunnel for this fight?
Could potentially work with a total defense next turn, but not this turn.
I don't know. Patrick would have to make that call. 15 on the dice, 29 to hit, and a decent damage roll there for 23 points of damage.
Oh, it's not doing too well after that. That is the end of turn 2. And it's just such a cliffhanger. We got to go back over to tunnel 3. We've got some bleed damage on one of these Dromavires. We've got one in almost a one-on-one combat with Trest. Zinnia, we are on to you first. You've shaken off the critical failure of your last attack. What would you like to do this
still
turn?
Staggered though, right?
Oh, yes. I forgot. Staggered, so standard or move action. What would you like to do?
She is going to stay where she is up in the air and take a shot at that same bleeding southernmost Dromavire.
All right, go right ahead.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, my goodness. If only not staggered. It was so good. But natural 20 means it's been so long. A critical fan shout out to... I feel like it's been a while. We've mentioned Hi O'Neill's Wraith on here. Thanks so much for backing us on Patreon, supporting the boys on their video game excursions, and for empowering this critical hit with the sonic pistol. So what's the damage we're looking at here?
So do I get a card for this or no?
Oh yeah, if you want. Whoop. Got the.
Yeah, I'd like a card. It's more fun.
It could be better than your critical effect normally on the sonic pistol is deafened.
Yep.
Not gonna be.
We can do better than that.
Yeah, we can do better.
All right, energy. Oh, well, I'm going to take this one because there's an extreme, but this doesn't really do anything. All to one arm. The target cannot use one randomly determined arm for 1d3 rounds. It's got 2 arms, so not crazy. But extreme sonic, nighty night. The target is knocked unconscious for 1d3 rounds. Fortitude negates. Fortitude negates. I'm going to roll it and...
Wait. Oh, can you use a book reroll to make you reroll?
No, but I've still got my book reroll. It might have to happen here. Fortitude. Oh, I just need to not roll a 1. What we determined? It was I just need not roll 1 right here.
What's the DC?
It's your weapon. Actually, it might be different for. I was looking at the critical fails.
Seems like that would be the same.
I think it is it's because it's an ability check. It's 10 plus half of the weapons level or the attack bonus. But I've not rolled the 1, so not unconscious, which would have been too much. But
Lame.
That would have been wild.
still 18 points of damage
Yeah, 18 points of damage.
on a non-trick attack.
Yep.
Wild.
And this is the one to the north here, or no?
No, to the south. The one that's bleeding.
Oh, okay. 18. Ooh. All right. That one's bloodied now. I don't like that at all.
Bloodied and bleeding.
Bloodied, bleeding.
Aha.
Maybe not too long for it. I thought these guys were going to be super tough. Nurich is still up, is in between these 2 drumvires. What would you like him to do? He's not taking any hits here, Trest.
Yeah, he's going to, I think, double attack the bleeding one.
Oh, no.
Because
wait. No, I didn't take their turn.
Their turn, yeah.
Well, geez, Louise.
The most important turn.
Oh, God, they might
They
have.
take 7 damage.
Yeah, this one takes 7
damage.
damage and
Oh, boy.
still up, still very hurt. Is going to fly guarded step over to Nurich and flank with its compatriot, its swarm buddy, linking minds with it to try and make this attack go through. It's going to try with its one good claw to strike out at it. Strike out at our Haan friend. Ooh, natural 20 on the dice. Oh, they're taking some damage this turn, Nurich. They are, I will say, their special bonus that they get for its claw attack, I don't think it's going to be able to really take effect of, because it's a grab ability and it's only got the 1 arm. But it is still 3d4 plus 12 points of damage. And with the crit, I can take a crit card. I'm going to take a crit card. These guys are indeed level 8.
No, my Haan friend, no.
Let's see what's happened on a kinetic attack. To attempt a free disarm combat maneuver against a target at the same attack bonus, regardless of range. I think I will do that because. Let's see what I can get. If I can get that weapon out of his hand, that'd be very useful. An 11 on the dice.
Raggy.
For the Drumavire. That is going to be enough. Their AC is pretty darn low, so he's knocking that swoop hammer from Nurich's hand, and lots of damage coming through here. I'm going to the calculator.
I'm just going to count blessings that the Thresher Lord didn't roll that. You know,
Yeah.
I'm still upset for our friend, but if any,
This is the first damage
The Thresher
Nurich
Lord
has
didn't roll
taken.
it yet.
But
Yet.
this is enough to immediately bloody your Haan bodyguard. and knock the weapon from its hand. But fortunately, perhaps for Nurich, this other Drumavire is focused on Trest, and we're going to make a couple attacks versus the Sheeran Swordmaster with a Proboscis. And a 2 on the first one of them. And believe it or not, this 11 is just a hit on the second attack. Oh no! Means a little acid and no. Oh yeah, this is against KAC. I was right. Just an attack, just a hit against KAC for 1d10 plus 12 acid and piercing. 17 points. And we're going to do 8 acid. No,
it's okay. I don't have any resistance.
Oh, okay. Acid and piercing as we go on to Nurich's turn, who I imagine will want to quickly grab that swoop hammer up.
Yeah, that's a move action to pick that up. Is that right?
Yep. Correct.
Move action, picking it up.
No double attacking.
Indeed is going to attack the one to the south, who appears to be following after Yachurn.
Mm-hmm.
No, says Nurich. No.
Let's see what the dice say.
Dice says no.
15.
Get my tumbled.
That is a hit, and Nurich has the capability to save his sister's life right now.
20.
Max damage, drops his Drumavire out the sky.
Yeah.
Dead.
Nice.
You're not going to make it to the fall show.
That's right.
19 hit points left.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I said it had a chance. It was a small chance. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, knock the weapon out of Haan's hand. You get what you deserve. Okay, Trest, we're on to you. You've done so much this turn. You've got one of these creatures in front of you.
I'm making 2 attacks. These are both with weapons of war active, and I am slashing. First attack. Natural 20. Natural 20.
Yes.
Guys, it's been so long. The crits have been backed up behind a dam, and you're just letting them flow now.
Unbelievable.
We need to make
right, and 6 burn on top of that.
we need to make so many call outs. Chris F, thanks for supporting us on a Patreon. And then one of my players, Alexandra, thank you so much for making stuff like them and Normal Crits happen, our bonus content on Patreon, and this crit.
So the original damage was literally actually minimum damage. It was I rolled 3 ones on that.
Oh no.
So that was 17, but the critical effects damage is 25, so 42 points of damage.
Wow.
Plus 1d6 burn, which I think a big fiery magical sword. I gotta go with some burn damage.
Yeah.
And is this guy still hanging in there?
He is still up after that crit, believe it or not.
All right. Second attack.
Do it again.
29.
Oh my goodness, a hit! So close.
Oh man. For 27 points of damage.
What have all these rolls been the whole campaign? Oh gosh, he's still up.
What?
You gotta be
Still
kidding me.
alive. How many hit points?
Yeah, they have a lot.
Yikes, gang.
But your churn is up.
Oh, you churn.
Your churn is in the back of the cavern behind these acidic pools. Do you want her back in this combat and moving up to protect you guys?
I mean, I think that's what she would do.
All right.
Right? She's seen her brother take a hit and
a bad
rest.
Big hit, yeah.
All right, she just needs to garden step forward into this acidic pool in order to make a single attack. Now, if you want to move through, I think she can also move through combat. Yeah, she can also just move through to the opposite side and get out of range of it and make an attack. But either way, make me a acrobatics roll.
Okay. Oh no. Oh man, I need some of Jabert's luck over here. With my terrible rolls.
Oh no, she slips in the acid.
Oh no, you
Again.
Oh my goodness, you turn not the most graceful of giant bug creatures. It's going to take some more acid damage at the end of the turn. Oh, 15 points. Oh no.
Your turn.
Your turn is boiling alive. Is still up.
I have a fly speed.
It's still up, but it's taken like most of the acid damage this combat. Okay. We're got another cliffhanger to come back to in Tunnel 4. Tunnel 3. We're back to you guys.
Oh boy.
Kiarth is within range and can make 2 attacks if you want.
Yes, I do.
Okay, you're just taking over Kiarth rolling, Miles.
I guess so, yeah.
Pretty well so far. 2d20, and each of these is plus 10. All right, so you need them double digits.
Ugh.
9 on the dice is not going to be enough. 16 on the dice is enough.
We got one.
All right, 1 for 2 is not bad.
Roll that damage.
1d10 plus 10.
Uh, 19.
Oh, full, almost max.
That's not bad. Not bad.
It is still up as it gets one more turn to try and cut Devasho down to size. Now, what is your KC right now, Tyler?
35.
Okay, it's got to roll pretty well.
Oh, I'm sorry, 34. 34. I added one too many. 34.
34.
Oh, dude,
Okay.
I'm sweating bullets.
I still got to roll. I still got to roll these high double digits too. Can I do it? 3 attacks. Ooh, just 1 attack going through.
Excellent.
1 hit. And as it brings us Blade Storm down on you, 2d10 plus 18.
Maybe you should book reroll one of those. Book reroll that 7.
It also needs to take its flame damage for standing next to Devasho.
Yep.
Oh. Well, guess what? Actually, no, it doesn't get any of the attacks. It dies.
Yes!
I'm
Drew, you magical child! You remembered!
Drew, I didn't. It had 3 hit points left. I'm not lying.
Oh, what the heck?
Garth really brought that hammer down. All right. You're saving your buddy Devasho here about 30 something hit points as the Thresher Lord goes down, and we get to very quickly go back to tunnel number 4, Zinnia, where there's just this one Dramavire left. You have the chance. You have the chance to take it down before it can put some hurting on your friends.
All right, let's see if this hits. It's only a 17 on the attack.
Trick. What's the CR for the trick attack?
8.
It is CR 8. So the trick attack
So
goes
it's flat-footed.
off. Flat-footed. What is you're going just against EAC?
EAC.
EAC for the Drumavires. That is a miss. No.
Yeah, I think we established it was 20, right?
Oh, we did.
Right. Oh,
Just by the oneer. Oh, it gets a chance to attack.
It hurts. Did I re-roll earlier? I could re-roll that.
Oh, yeah. You could re-roll your attack roll with your single book re-roll.
Let's see. I rolled a 6 before. Could I roll better than that? Probably not, but I'll re-roll anyway.
Oh, the boldness. Yes! Oh, I would say that's so much better. Almost like
better.
Like 10 numbers better.
And this thing had 8 hit points left, so it's dead, and we're out of combat.
Woo! Oh, yeah. What a wild combat.
This has been ridiculous.
I was going to make you guys pay and kill Norwich for your folly if you didn't take him out. We're still technically in dire straits with Churn, who make me just one more.
On my turn,
acrobatics.
can I toss her a heal spell on my turn?
Oh yeah, that's
Right,
fine.
Cool. I'm going to throw her 3d8 plus 4. Bloop. Oh my God!
Wow.
No, it's nearly
8
minimum.
points of healing. 3d8 plus 4.
Rebecca.
1, 2, 1.
This actually matters a good deal now. I guess make me this acrobatics check to move out of here.
All right.
All right, she
that's
does.
a waste. Oh, good.
Yeah, it's not that high, but she could have died in that acid pool. But you guys pull her out, heal her up, and set the explosives on the third and fourth tunnel. And as you set them off, we see a giant plume of dust, showing that you have indeed destroyed the 2 other main entrances the swarm could gain access to. They are stuck digging through rock, and in the cloud dust, as you see your work here is done, you see the words "to be continued." Next. Yes.
Well done, team. Well
It's a roller
cow.
coaster.
Wow.
Lots of
We
ups
split
and
the
downs.
party
in that
and we
one.
won.
Unbelievable.
Thank
close.
goodness for those Han guards.
don't
Those
believe
guys
it either.
Were so rad.
Yeah,
Very
those-
lucky.
Yeah. I mean, I think at the end of all this, we need to pull together some, I don't know, tuition money for them. I don't know what they need to for their future, but
The
we
Hylax
send them
University.
Do we have any more gems we stole from any temples that we can
Fighter
give them?
college.
These are 2 CR10 encounters, and you guys just pointed to the left hand grandstands and knocked them out the park, both of them, without anyone going down. But we're not done with this book yet. We've got perhaps 1 or 2 more exciting adventures left in book 4 of this AP, which means until next time, guys, thanks for playing with me.
Thank you,
Patrick.
Listeners, we've got some excitement still to come. We'll see you next time on Cosmic Crit. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Cosmic Crit. This episode has been made possible through a sponsorship with Roll20 and the backing of our Critamanda fans on Patreon. Thanks again and have a great week.